so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Welcome inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena. Thursday night hockey on the horizon. ACHA Division I play here this evening. Coming in, the Indiana Tech Warriors, 13-5 record, number 14th overall in the ACHA D1 National Poll. And the home team tonight, as always, the recently number 1 ranked Adrian College Bulldogs, 17-2. This should be an exciting one. Alex Herman on ACTV. So happy to have you all join us here tonight for some great hockey play. Center ice faceoff is dropped. We are underway at the AIA for Thursday night hockey. We will start things out. Defensive zone for the visiting Warriors. First play made here. It is an icing. We'll get the whistle. 16 seconds in. Faceoff will be taken in the O zone of the Bulldogs. Draw one back, then picked up off the circle. It's the Warriors who will look to get up and out. They can't. DeJulia will circle one down, and he's hit hard early. That was Avery Smith with the step up there. Matt Cruz faking the slap shot. Nolan will send one on goal. That one wide. Underneath the red line, Gajewski will fight for it with Nikifork. Cruz down low. Puts a snapper on, bounces off the end wall, and out of the zone come the Warriors. This is dumped in on net. DeContenys plays the bounce. A short stop play there in the blue paint. Spate will pick up, turns on the Jets. He's got some speed. Able to work his way around, gets taken down momentarily by Carothers. Quick play here. Mott with a shot. Blocked in front. Spate to Mott. Now to Thornton. Puts one through traffic. Deflected wide. Quick drop pass coming the other way. Here's Indiana Tech. It's turned over on the blue. Spate fighting for it. Mins will get it up. Carothers. Quick pass to Arnold. Along the way, kick save made by DeContenys. That shot came from Luke Anderson. Thornton checked hard. Indiana Tech bringing the bodies here, and a hit on Thornton had his back turned to the play. Excuse me, that was Armstrong who got taken down there. Never touched the puck. An easy call possibly for the officials, but missed there as Hatcher will send some force of his own. Mott will press with Santinello. Hatcher to Weidman. Now over for Camillo. That jumps over his stick, but he keeps it going. Right-handed shot. Opens up to his forehand. Finds a passer of McLaughlin. D-to-D right side. Here's a long shot. And a nice glove save made there by Brendan Funk. Good time to introduce tonight's starting goaltenders for the Indiana Tech Warriors. It's Braden Funk. 8 games played this season, 2 GAA with a .920 save percentage, 7-1 record. And down at the other end, as always, Noah DeContenys, 13 games, a .139 GAA, .938 save percentage, 11-2, 5. As McLaughlin will send this in, that hits off the top of the netting. And we'll take the whistle with 17:19 left to go here in the first. This puck bounces off the boards. Some stick taps from the bench. Skating up with it is Plummer. Sends it on in to DeContenys. Out of the crease to play it. Dumped in by Dufort. Getting it along the wing is Notzel. Jammer had that pitchforked away from him. Skating up is Plummer. On the entry. Wait for the right time to strike. Fires one towards DeContenys as it's sticked up into the netting. Some good action going both ways so far. Indiana Tech with a lot of pep in their step here early, just about 3.5 gone in the first period. Showing they're not afraid to lay the body down for sure. We'll be very interested to see how Adrian finds a way to respond to the physicality. Not normally one of the more physical teams in ACHA play. They like to utilize their skill and strategy over anything. But a big game here at the AIA, Indiana Tech, and the Adrian College Bulldogs. DeGiulio will get this one over for Smith. He pulls up, toe drag release, doesn't get it a go. DeGiulio tied up 2-on-1 in the right corner as it gets to Cruz. Long shot off a body in front. DeGiulio got a piece of it, didn't mean to. Smith will continue playing his own end. Gets the stick up there, a takedown on Austin Buck. No call as we continue. And a big hit there from Armstrong. A little bit of revenge from earlier, was taken out by a blindside hit. Alex Arnold in the near side corner, TV right. Cruz will gather. Gets that puck as it flutters over for Mins. He'll skate underneath the red line, tries to break it out, doesn't work. Bulldogs will try once more. This time it's to Brody Thornton. Sends a nice pass up, a little bit out of reach for Armstrong, but looked like it was going to be an icing at first, but it was played down. Braden Funk with the cover up. Full line change out for both sides, minus Brody Thornton, who changed on the fly. Some delay on the face-off. Camillo will step in with Santanello. Camillo held up just for a moment. Hatcher will try and help him out. 2-on-2 puck scrum. Weidman steps in for support. This rims around left to right. Finds its way to Gagerman. Weidman, quick shot. Didn't seem like Funk knew where it was. Here's Weidman down low, making a play on his own for the wraparound. Funk with the pad to deny that opportunity. Good step up there from Mott. He got his stick in the feet. No call there. Bulldogs finding the physical game of their own as they start to make some hits. Thornton off the glass to Camilla. Hatcher underneath. Holding the post there was Funk. Made the stop jammer to step in. This is spun off as the Cesare will play it on the backhand. D-to-D pass. Thornton will get this quickly for the Cesare, who races up with speed, but had it taken away from him. Continues on. McLaughlin tried to put a shot through the legs of Dalley. Will get whistled down with the offsides. 13:47 left to go here from the Arrington Ice Arena. Thursday night ACHA D1 hockey. The Indiana Tech Warriors and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Alex Herman here on ACTV. Happy to have you all join us here this evening. Hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving break last week. Enjoyed time with friends and family alike from wherever you might have celebrated. Happy to have the frozen ice sport back here in Adrian. Dell plays this for Notzel. Now to Jammer. He skates up, flips one down low. The Cesare for Jammer. Up top is McLaughlin. Hugs the left side. The Cesare looking towards the front. That chance didn't have eyes. Notzel to De Cesare. Couldn't fire the shot, and this time he does. But a good shot block by Malik Ali. The 6'1 junior forward from Flat Rock, Michigan. Face-off draw 1. Nolan looking for a shot pass there, but it was tipped out of midair. Nolan puts it on, redirected by Gajewski. Just barely went wide. Coming the other way, this is TJ Dugan. Lost it on the entry. It's whistled down for offsides. Sebastian Smith getting tangled up with Alex Arnold. Sheldon Nolan finds his way to Matt Cruz. Will give it right back. And back once more. Gajewski. Long backhand pass. No icing as he was in front of the red line. Here, Smith down low looking for the backhand, but it was poked off his stick as he went to release. This gets behind Nolan. Put through the slot. Traffic in front. Picking up is Cruz. He sends it all the way down. Glove save made by Funk. We'll get the whistle. Take this opportunity to shout out some of our former Bulldogs graduating from Adrian College. Most notably this week in big news in professional hockey, Brendan Stanko, who had been playing with the Binghamton Black Bears alongside former teammates Dakota Bond, Dan Stone, and Connor Smith, brother of Sebastian Smith, still with us here on the MD1 squad this season. We'll take a quick second. Almost there with the breakaway was Connor Funk as this skitters around. Nonetheless, Stanko, big news in professional hockey this week, getting the call-up to the SPHL for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. Had a lot of success early on in his first couple of months up in Binghamton in the FPHL. And got the phone call the other day that he was heading up one league, so big shout out to Brendan Stanko as Spate will send one on net. A turnover there. Armstrong tried to get it. Horizontally over to the stick. Now with it is Delaley. Thornton. Long pass off the target. Dufort. Saucers one through the lane. No icing, so we'll play on. Thornton will have to make a play in his own end. He'll skate with his head up, looking to make a pass. That one does not go. Back the other way, line change out for the Warriors. Thornton with good edge work there to pull up. Hatcher Soccer kicks one to himself, but it plays off of his stick. TJ Dugan will enter. This long shot through traffic, shoulder to side by DeContenese. Didn't have full sight of vision, but DeContenese, the 6-foot frame, 180 pounds, getting in the way of it. Here's Thornton. Pass canceled there as it's tied up in front of the penalty box. We get a whistle as Arnold is down in some pain. In neutral ice, pass sent down. We'll take an icing nearing the halfway point in the first period. Game still knotted at 0-0. Some good action, as we mentioned, going both ways. Good shots on both sides. These teams do see each other 3 times this season. They only played once last year, and it was an exhibition-style game after the regular season and playoffs had ended, right before the national tournament. In Coach Gary Astalos' words, a tune-up for both sides. 2 really talented rosters, so figure they play each other to get a little taste of the national tournament action before heading out to Marlborough, Massachusetts. next tilt between these two squads tomorrow over in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And then later this season, they'll play again in Fort Wayne, Indiana, that February 23rd of 2024, the new year. McLaughlin will put a shot on, that one wide, off the back of the cage. It's played, scramble in front. Nobody knows where it is. Almost got away with it. Here's Dell. Puts one on, kick stop there by Funk. Good body contact from DeCesare. Steps up to make the play, puts a shot on, blocked. McLaughlin will try and continue this. Here's a 3-on-1. Santinello puts it on. Nice save by DeContes as he redirects it into the corner. Arm is up, though. And I believe Indiana Tech will be heading to the power play for the first time tonight. Nobody in the box yet, but it was a hooking call, and it's Justin Jammer who will have to sit down. Indiana Tech skates into this game the 30.26 power play percentage. And Adrian College, a 90% penalty killing percentage. 2 minutes up, now counting down. 5-on-4 hockey. Tilted in the favor of the Warriors. Commanding is Smith. Now to Dufort. Looking for a right lane. Smith puts one on. Blocked. Spate looking to get there first. He does. And it squirts out. Warriors will have to reset. Mocknick puts this one wide as he gets it right back from Smith. Mocknick drops down low for Nikifork, and that puck clears the zone. Bulldogs enough time to get the second penalty killing unit out. Brody Thornton will shadow Nikifork on the offensive blue line behind the play. Campbell gets this one over for Dugan. Wide for Santinello. Top of the left circle. Armstrong got in front of the saucer pass. He's able to clear down. 48 seconds left to go on the 5-on-4 man advantage. Up the way is Santinello. Opens up. Give and go. Sends it down low. DeContes with the paddle down and right in front of the crease. Prime scoring opportunity there. Couldn't be converted on as Hatcher will go for a skate on his own. Gets on top of it, looking to clear things himself. Long pass up. Oh, nice move there from TJ Dugan. Long shift from him. Time winding down. 5 seconds left to go. Long shot from up top, blocked in front, and that one gets out. Jammer out of the box with quick pressure on Carothers. As getting it here is David Dell. 7:18 left to go in the first period. Dell will travel down low, opposed by Carothers. Warriors will pick up and lift out of their own zone. Nice move there from Mocknick. To the front and flashing the leather, DeContes. Great stop from Noah DeContes. Stayed patient all the way through and extended the glove. Comes up with a big one there. Indiana Tech so far doing a great job of digging pucks out of the corners, off the walls, and from tie-ups all around and figuring out ways to break out of their own end quickly. They haven't been able to set up their established plays in zone once they get to the offensive side, but they are sure making life difficult so far here in the game. As this puck takes a weird bounce, rolled up the arm for a second of DeContes, but he's able to hold on. Sam Spate will step into the circle with Alex Arnold. Official directing traffic on the right side of the hashes. Cruz will play it around for Armstrong. He'll lift one out. That barely scrapes the top banners hanging from the rafters. Mins over for Spate, and he scores! Sam Spate hammers the one-timer. The Dogs lead 1-0. And what a great play this one. Mins, the stick handle, backhand pass going upstairs. A classic Sam Spate special. His 13th of the season, tied with 15 assists, now his 28th point on the season through 17 games played. Ties the point lead with Matteo DiGiulio. .6:25 left to go. Bulldogs open up the scoring. The Contneys will cover up right there. Was played off the boards. Back and forth hockey on both sides. Another miscue on the draw. To Cesare and Santinello. It's one back. Dead angle shot way over the net. This one back to the right side. Mott will play it through traffic. Off the boards. Stepping up is Gagerman. Oh, and a big hit there on the Cesare. Stepping up, Connor Funk. This puck deflected into the netting. Take the whistle. 5:47 remaining in the first period. Alex Herman here on the ACTV. Thursday night ACHA D1 hockey from the AIA. Good showing here tonight for the MD1 Bulldogs. For a lot of students, for all students I should say, finals week coming up in just a few short days. Some might be taking some this week as well, so good way to kick your feet up on a Thursday night. Enjoy watching fellow classmates play the best game in the world. The recently named #1 team in all of ACHA D1 play, Gary Astalos' Adrian College Bulldogs, finding their way to the top spot in remarkable fashion. Hard to believe they haven't been there since 2021. Multiple national title appearances, national tournament appearances, GLCHL championships, unbelievable records, as well as players advancing onto the pro ranks. Have taken some time to get back to the top of the mountain, but they've found a way to do it. Neutral ice draw, pushed back for McLaughlin. David Dell will get this over. McLaughlin, a chip to Hatcher, who backhands that. That one just barely grinding the top of the glass. Bulldogs coming alive on the bench, trying to get the boys fired up. Hatcher with good pressure to keep it going. Smith lost it to Camilla. Hatcher puts one aside. And Smith will get it. Avery Smith breaks his way through. Hit off. And back for it is Dufort. Smith lost it to the skate of Dell. Dufort once again will try and send it in. He does. This one rims around. And a quick shot there. DeContney's had to close the legs really quickly. It was a quick slap from Joey Mocknick, the freshman from Allen Park, Michigan. Finished his junior hockey with the Metro Jets in the USPHL. There's a long shot that trickles over the top of the crossbar. Down low is DeGiulio. Back through is Cruz. Wins it out of the feet. And this one, an obvious call. Cruz is going to get called with a slash. Knocked the stick out of the hand, so 3:59 left to go in the first period. 2 minutes on the score clock, 5-on-4 man advantage for Indiana Tech, their second power play of the night. This is moved back. Holding on to it is Gagerman. Over to the right side. Here's a shot towards the blocker. That goes wide. Taken by Will Campbell. Campbell will get it. This is out for Gagerman. Down low, now up top. Here's a one-time chance. The Contneys with the stop, and they score! There was traffic in front. Puck was bouncing around, and Indiana Tech takes advantage on the power play. This was a well-placed shot from the point. A quick one-timer. DeContney's got the first one, went to cover up, and that one was just pinballing around. Not too much that the Bulldogs could do. So a fortuitous bounce, and we're tied at 1 apiece with 3:33 left to go in the first period. A Let's Go Bulldogs chant coming up from the crowd at the Wild Cafe and Eatery. One of the premier destinations to watch Bulldog hockey. Jammer puts one to the right corner. Notzel, Dell with the shot. Oh, and that one tipped, and it hits the crossbar. Catching iron. Almost went. Came within inches. There's an arm up here. I believe this is going to go against Indiana Tech. Whether it be a high stick or a hooking call, we will find out. And skating to the box is Austin Buck. High sticking is the call. Late in the frame, right after we had a power play goal in favor of the Warriors. Now the Bulldogs will head to the special team unit. Dylan Gajewski, Mateo DeGiulio, as well as Matt DeCesare, Sheldon Nolan, and Sebastian Smith out for this attempt. Quick shot from Smith was put up into the netting. Draw one back. Smith to Nolan. Now Gajewski. Fires on. Glove save made. Scramble. It's kept in. Nolan to Smith. Wide side for Gajewski. He fires another one. Fought off. Now on top of the crease. That one doesn't go. Good offense early here on the power play chance from the Bulldogs. Gajewski with a one-time drive. That one blocked by Ali. Massive soak by Malik Ali as he stepped up. Answered the call for sure. Bulldogs had it going early on there. Here's Watt. Will send it around, finds its way to Sam Spate. He doesn't play it, lets it go for Mins. Thornton back to Mins. Down low for Spate. Dead angle shot, that one off the outside of the cage. Played back up top, left side point for Watt. Outside for Mins. Drops back for Spate, now Thornton. Lets it go once more for Sam Spate. He puts one on inside of the glove. Holding on there is Braden Funk. .44 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4. Power play 2 unit will stay out here. 1:33 remaining in the first period. Game tied 1 apiece. Thornton over for Mins once more. Back to Thornton. Here's Watt with a shot, and they score! It deflects in! A funky bounce on Braden Funk. And a power play goal lifts the Bulldogs up 2-1. This was a hammer from Gavin Watt, and I'm not sure whether it deflected off of his own man or the Bulldogs got a tip on it, but nonetheless, it found the back of the twine. And 1:23 remaining in the first period, we once again have a Bulldog lead. Jordan Camilla will find some speed, dances his way around, looking towards the front. Here's a redirect from Hatcher. Not enough muscle to put it on net. Nice spin move there from Anderson. To Contneys will play it. Under 60 to go in the first. Camilla tips it down. Sends it. Bulldog bench irate with the hit on Camilla. Dufort steps off his assignment. Arnold will send it in. To Contneys simply plays that on the backhand. David Dell taking some time off the clock. Dylan Gajewski saying, wait just a moment so we can figure out what we're doing here. And it's Gajewski who will get it on the outside, flips it in. This goes down low, and it's whistled down for icing. I thought that Sebastian Smith got there in time, but officials thinking otherwise. I believe there's going to be some extra time added to the clock. And it's 2 seconds. Now 12.2 left to go in the first period. Tied up, played back towards the point. Nice step up there by Dufort. His shot redirected into the netting. Looks like we'll have time for one more draw. Now instead of the left side, it's on the right. This will go down low. Bulldogs will touch up. 1 second to go. That's the horn, and that'll do it, but not without some extra pushing and shoving. Mateo DiGiulio getting tangled up and associated with the other side. After 20 minutes, Bulldogs lead the Indiana Tech Warriors by a score of 2-1, outshooting their opponents as well, 16-13. A lot of good back and forth action. 2 power play goals, 1 from each side. Some good saves to add at that as well. This one's shaping out to be an absolute classic. The number 14 Indiana Tech Warriors and the number 1 Adrian College Bulldogs Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Herman on ACTV. Don't go anywhere. Before the intermission, we'll take a quick break for an Adrian College synchronized skating performance.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
Be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena. Thursday night ACHA D1 hockey between the visiting Indiana Tech Warriors and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all rejoin us here on ACTV. The score 2-1 and a special guest here joining us for the second period, member of the ACHA D2 hockey team, alternate captain Will Nicholson. Happy to have you here on the broadcast. What did you see after the first period, Will?
Thanks, Herms. Happy to be here. I thought both teams really capitalized on their power play opportunities, and let's see some more of that this period.
Puck drop underway here. Once again, we are underway at the AIA. Quick shot out from center ice. That bounces off the pad of Braden Funk. As we continue things on in neutral ice, here is Smith as he walks in, takes a shot. That one blocked by Sheldon Nolan. Underneath the red, it's Matt Cruz who will lift out. Nobody there to catch that pass except the feet of Aiden Dufort. It's played back into the Indiana Tech end. Colton Nikafork will chalk this one up off the boards. Cruz off for Gajewski. Redirection on the backhand. Kick stop made by Funk.
Good opportunity there from Gajewski. Great net presence there. Get a shot on net.
This one off the end wall will stay in along the blue. It's wrapped around by Matteo DiGiulio, one of the larger Galapagos-sized players on the Adrian roster.
Some good vocabulary there.
Might have to shout out Zach Skinner for that one. Word of the day. That one off the glass. Over towards the right side, now playing up with it. It's Alex Arnold. He's got some speed and a trailer on the wide side. Rips a shot. Shoulder save by DeContin's. The second chance bounces off the outside. This one lifted in front of Armstrong. A little bit too much force on it as it bounced over his possession. Armstrong with a nice step up there, and turning up the other way are the Warriors. This one getting to Anderson. Wide side shot. Stick save made by DeContin's. Plays it towards the corner as Mins is crunched hard into the end wall. 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Spate on the wide side. Armstrong will play it through, and that one just barely finding a lane, but Spate couldn't get a stick on it. Stepping up is Thornton. Rips a shot. Stopped there by Funk as it travels over the top of the goal. 17:57 gone here in the second period. Good action so far in the opening couple of minutes. Nathaniel Mott will shovel one down low. It's collected there by Camilla. Mott will send one on. That bounces off the top of the net. Funk didn't know where it was. He made the stop, but took an awkward bounce. It's played off on the outside of the cage. Camilla has Hatcher in front, tries to put one on, but it's blocked. Here's another shot in the chest. Great save made by Funk. A lot of good offensive opportunities there early within the first 2 minutes and just about 30 seconds of the second period. What are you seeing so far from the offense of Adrian, Will?
I think they've been able to cycle the puck very well today. Get the defense opened up and then find the points. And they do a great job. They've been doing it all year of getting guys to the net and capitalize on those chances.
Delay on the face-off once again. We've seen this similar scene a couple of times. Jordan Camilla stepping in with Avery Smith. This is lifted off the top of the glass. Back towards the blue is David Dell. Will bounce one off the end wall. Taking it there for a second was Nikafork. Camilla trying to find a passer, gets it in Hatcher, who has some speed, breaks his way down low. Will circle around the outside. Pokes one over for McLaughlin. Weidman slapping for it as it's sent back down low. Extending the glove is Funk. And it's held on to for the whistle. 16:45 left to go here in the second period.
Great diversity between these Adrian College Bulldogs, the lines. You had that line out there with Camilla, Hatcher, and Weidman. Very gritty, get in the corners, work hard. And then you got some of the skill lines that can come out here make some great plays. It's fun to watch.
Adrian College MD1 Bulldogs, well coached by Gary Estalos, able to bring in some of the top talent from around the United States of America as well as Canada. No players from overseas. Lost Henrik Overval, continuing in the professional ranks in Div 3. So a team mostly comprised of Americans and Canadians. Long shot slapped on by McLaughlin. Here comes the Cesare, gets this over for Notzel, puts it on towards the front, looking for the back post was the Cesare. Nolan will keep it in on the blue. Getting to it first is Plummer. Spins off, angled into the boards. Nice hit there. Here's a shot, yeah. They score! Matteo DiGiulio, 3-1 Bulldogs. The captain lifts them up by a pair.
You can't be giving DiGiulio that opportunity. He'll be scoring that 9 out of 10 times, that's for sure.
Matteo DiGiulio, his 10th goal of the season, was tied with Sam Spate for points at 28, now back on top in the number 1 spot with 29. 10 goals and 19 assists on the season. As we continue on, 15:26 left to go in the second period. Alex Herman and Will Nicholson here on ACTV. This is played into the corner. Nolan will make some contact as it finds its way back to DiGiulio. And Smith with a little body check of his own on Alex Carothers. Here's Gajewski, will stick handle his way through the neutral zone. Able to send it down low. Austin Buck plays it. Here's a chance for the Warriors. Nicky Faruk sends one through the lane. Can't get it to go. Armstrong crunched into the glass. Readjusts the brain bucket there for a moment. Seems to be okay. Mins will play that down low. Funk controlled it behind his cage. This one looking for the front. Armstrong will spin off with it. Here's the shot. Rebound pops out. It's picked up by the Warriors. Mott will have to backpedal. Steps up on Ali. Makes a nice defensive swipe. Spate with a good fake to pick up there. Here goes Weidman down low for the wraparound. Couldn't enter. Weidman to Thornton. Here's a shot. Kicked aside by Funk. This one barely escaping the zone. Warriors caught in a line change. Thornton will touch up in his own end. We'll break this out for Camilla. Mott spins it down low. Camilla to Hatcher. Now he's on the backhand. Puts it back up top. Thornton fakes the slapper. Dribbles over the stick of Mott. Will look to put it back down low. Rims right to left. Deja vu on this scene right here. Hatcher unable to keep it in. Sent back the other way by Mott. He'll go for a line change. A lot of sustained offensive pressure from the Bulldogs here in this period. Warriors, I think in the first period at least, were doing a very good job of getting pucks out of their own end quickly. But the Bulldogs really laying down the hammer as this one is put on. Split save made there. I don't know if Funk got a piece of it or not, but some spectacular acrobatics nonetheless. This one lifted on net. DeConteney's with the glove. He'll hold on. Tells the official that he's got it. 12:36 up on the score clock in the second period.
Number 17, Jordan Camilla, former teammate of mine, actually. You always find him in front of the net, always working hard.
Good net front presence, as you were mentioning. Jordan Camilla, freshman here this season from New Boston, Michigan. Played his final junior hockey season with the PAL Junior Islanders in the NCDC and won the NCDC League title following the conclusion of last year's playoffs. Has been a big impact piece here for the MD1 Bulldog squad thus far. Camilla, 17 games played up to this point, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points. Not bad for a start as a freshman. Paired with senior forward Nash Hatcher and also fellow freshman Blake Weidman. It's a dangerous line that you certainly have to watch out for.
That's for sure.
Campbell will get it on his own blue. It's tipped in, and skating to get it is Anderson. Dell with a floating backhand. Now to Jammer, who kicks it behind him, but the Cesare will come through with speed. Breaks to the outside. Now the front. Tried to squeak it underneath the armpit of Funk. Dell will send a shot off the end wall. McLaughlin will have to turn up the other way. Notzel getting the signal to send it down low. Line change out both sides. Good fast-paced hockey here this evening from the AIA. Matt Cruz to Sheldon Nolan. Up top for Sebastian Smith. DeJulio with a nice move and a follow-up stop from Funk. Oh, that one would have been pretty if it went. We'll catch it here on the replay. DeJulio looking for his second here tonight. Walked his way through some stick-handling theatrics. Couldn't quite get enough of it on the backhand. This is played towards the top of the right circle as it exits the zone. Cruz takes a hard hit from Smith right in front of the penalty box. Smith will go for a skate. Connects with Ali, who sends a shot wide, hits off the end wall up into the netting, and will take a whistle. Three to 1 the score. Indiana Tech and Adrian College. Goals from Sam Spate, TJ Dugan, Gavin Watt, and Mateo DeJulio is how we got to where we are now. The 2-goal lead for the Bulldogs, out shooting the Warriors 26-16. This is played up top to the blue, put on. Good save made by DeContin's. Had to fight through a sea of bodies who are crisscrossing in front of his blue paint. A turnover and a soft shot sent on net. Not much DeContin's had to do on that one as he'll hold on.
Important weekend here for the Bulldogs as they try to keep that top ranking in the nation. Good competition here with Indiana Tech.
We mentioned earlier the Bulldogs finding their way to the #1 spot in the national rankings for the first time since 2021. Certainly hard to believe. But through hard work, 19 games played, now this being the 20th, 17-2 and record, gets them to where they are now. This one sent in, picked up by Gagerman. Good hit from Mins. Gets some stick taps from his bench. Indiana Tech will look to get out, but they can't. Here's a tipped shot from Mins. Not the right angle he was looking for to send it on net, but it was certainly the right idea as Thornton will play it down. Almost lost it. but poked it at the last second. Mins will open up. Mott on the right side, sends a shot on, but it's blocked. Good step up there from Pavel Sabota. Excuse me, that might have been Connor Funk. And speaking of, there's Connor Funk. We'll send this over for Anderson. He'll lift in. Thornton, a floater towards neutral ice. Played back, now going forward. Forcing the turnover was Weidman. It'll get down low. Funk will play it on the forehand, leaving it on the backhand. Hatcher, we've seen him run that play a couple of times where he goes in on the dump-ins. Able to really sneak behind enemy lines as Weidman picked up a shot off the pads. Couldn't get it on the second try. Nice move from Hatcher. He fires one on, but that's blocked. Weidman stepping up to create some chaos. More swiping sticks. As holding it there was Luke Anderson. Finds his way to Alex Arnold and down low. The Cottonies will have to play this off the forehand. Stays in, shot high into the netting, will get the whistle.
More great opportunities for the Bulldogs there. The forecheck's been great.
Relentless hockey, something that Coach Gary Astalos preaches so much. A deep lineup that they have here. Can really rely on any four lines, any of the 3D pairings. As this shot taken, the Cottonies had to fight through it, got it with the pad, and then poked it free with the stick. Indiana Tech really looking to take the eyes away of the Cottonies when they're utilizing those points. This puck in between the hashes. No shot there. Smith trying to hold on to it. The Cesare will hunt him down. Jammer will spear this puck free. Gets it up ice for Notzel as he plays it off the boards. And a good reverse hit there on Alex Carothers, who gets a hockey glove to the face on the way up. And a nice hit there, Dell, but he's reversed by Malik Ali. Play going back and forth. Smith will put one on. That bounces off of Dell. Then the glass off the pads of the Cottonies. Gajewski has one of the fresh pair of legs out on the ice. Smith tries to play it. Knocked Isaiah Gagerman in the process. Here's a shot, that one wide from Gagerman. Down low in front of the crease. Had plenty of space. Was looking for that glove side, but couldn't get it to go. Hideo DiGiulio will play it. Some stick taps out from the bench. 6:50 left to go here in the second period. This one feeling like it's going a lot faster than the first 20.
You can feel the intensity picking up.
We've seen an increase in attendance here at the AAA. Some more student Bulldogs who are showing up here. A little bit more of a packed house than it was before, so players love those big crowds, and that certainly helps the atmosphere.
We also got the bear toss today. I think that's a big reason you see more fans here.
We do have the
for a great cause.
Absolutely, we do have a teddy bear toss in between the second and third period. I don't believe, unfortunately, we will be streaming it because we have to take the break for commercial. But Adrian College raising some money here during the holiday season. Bulldogs always coming up with new and creative ways to help out the community. Sam Spate able to force that draw backwards for a moment as Campbell will put a shot on, and the Cottonies whistled it wide. And this shot once again from Campbell misses the target on the glove side now. And speaking of gloves, the Cottonies put it down there as he covers up. Right side floater sent on net. Ducatny's had to keep his head up there. In their own end, it's Dufort. Sent down low. Skating after it is Connor Funk. Spate with good applied pressure to keep things going. A flying stick there. Armstrong along the outside of the boards will get this for Mott. Sends a shot on. Off the end wall. Spate will get it right back to Mott. It's put on again, down low, now towards the opposite side. This is chopped off the glass. Mott will hold on to it. Dishes to Armstrong. A long slap shot there, a howitzer. Last second blocker save made by Funk. This is out of reach for Dugan, but he beats the icing. So no whistle there as we play on. Back in his own end is Carothers, chased down by Hatcher as he slithers around. Dugan to Ducatny's, leaves it off, plays it with the forehand. Mott will touch up. It's broken free. A spinning backhand pass now in between the slot. Here goes Brody Thornton. Quick feet as he skates up. Tries to work his way free. He's taken down in the right corner. No call there. As a collision along the end wall. This goes horizontally over. Weidman makes a nice play. Anderson. Here's a shot taken. They score! 3:51 left to go in the second period. And the Indiana Tech Warriors are within one. A 3-on-2 play as it was sent in between the hash marks, and a great shot from up top. That beats Ducatny's over the glove.
You don't see this Bulldogs team give up a lot of odd man rushes, but little lapse in the defense there, and Indiana Tech's able to capitalize.
3:51 remaining in the second period. Indiana Tech finding their way on the scoreboard for the second time tonight. We continue on this one, as we mentioned earlier, really shaping out to be a good contest. The Cesare plays the McLaughlin pass, trying to spin the momentum back in his team's favor again. It's picked up by Smith. He'll skate up. The play was offside, so he couldn't enter. Nicky Faruk to Ali. Here's a drop pass, stopped by Ducatny's, didn't get all of it. Had to carry him the rebound. This played off. Jammer down low with Smith. Up for Gagerman. Left side, put on. Where's the puck? Nobody knows where it is. Scramble, officials lost sight of it. Ducatny's lost the mask, and we got a scrap underneath the play. The Cesare coming in contact with Ali. And that one will settle.
Bulldogs doing a great job picking up sticks there in front of the net, not giving them an easy chance on the rebound.
Both sides will get a penalty here. It's Malik Ali and Matt DeCesare. Both eating McChickens with no mayo as they head to the sin bin.
Get some 4-on-4 hockey here. A little more ice, time and space. I think they can only help the Bulldogs.
So 4-on-4 play for the next 2 minutes. And 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second period. 3-2 hockey score as this plays up for Campbell. Now right side is Dufort. Cruz to Nolan. Slowly gets up for DiGiulio. He skates in, takes a shot wide to the glove side. Hugs the dasher, but stays in by the nice play from Matt Cruz. Here's some speed from the Warriors. Nice stick handling play there by Dufort. Almost found his way towards the front. Small pass going forward, now retreating. Nolan over to Spate, who's fresh off the bench. Playing the bounce pass is Smith as he tried to chip one free around Campbell. Back with it is Santinello. Nice hit.
There we go.
From Smith. Gets a reaction from the crowd. Might be something they need at this point. Down low is Funk. Spins his way around as Thornton sends him into the boards. Gajewski makes his approach. Skating in, stop pulling up, gets to Spate. As he'll go down low, no wraparound there. Has Mont and Thornton on the blue line. 30 seconds left of 4-on-4. Down low is Spate. Here's a chance, loose. Gajewski couldn't get it. Top of the circle chance, and that one kicked aside by Funk. Spate tried to send it over for Gajewski. As it'll go D to D from Mott to Thornton. Play broken up. Gagerman finds his pass to Mocknick. Both players now released from the box. Ali and DeCesare. We're back to even strength, 5-on-5. Here goes Camilla. Wide to the outside, looking towards the front. Hatcher tried to play the redirect. 25 seconds left to go. David Dell will have to step off the blue, but it's misplayed by Ali. Weidman to Hatcher. Tries to get it for Camilla. Picked up by Smith. Here's a shot, that one. A hard wrister goes wide towards the blocker side. 3 seconds left to go. Played almost there in front of head photographer of ACTV, Reagan Petrowski.
Quick reflexes by Reagan there to get out of the way.
Showing she's still got the hockey skills. Might be a test for when she heads off to Australia in the next coming months to go play professional women's hockey out there. And 1 second left to go on the clock. Weidman with some pushing and shoving. There's the horn, and that's going to do it for 40 minutes of regulation play. Indiana Tech and the Adrian College Bulldogs, 3-2 score. Matteo DiGiulio with the first goal in the second period to make the game 3-1. No assists on that play. And then at 16-13, it was Alex Arnold, assisted by TJ Duggan, his second point of the night. What did you like from both sides there, Will?
I thought both teams looked very fast. Up and down the ice, I think the Adrian College Bulldogs were able to maintain some more offensive pressure, get some more shots to the net. But it's been good. Nothing better than some competitive hockey on a Thursday night at Arrington.
If you're Adrian College, you're skating into this third period with a 3-2 lead. What are you going to do to change up your strategy, or if not change your strategy at all, to hopefully hold on to this lead?
It's been good so far. It's been fun. I think just make sure they don't give up those odd-man rushes.
Absolutely. 3-2 the score from Arrington Ice Arena. Alex Herman and Will Nicholson here on ACTV. Don't go anywhere. We'll return with the third and final regulation period of this Thursday night ACHA D1 matchup between the Indiana Tech Warriors and the Adrian College Bulldogs.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena. Thursday night ACHA D1 hockey, Indiana Tech Warriors and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all rejoin us here for the third and final regulation frame of this D1 contest. 3-2 the score we sit at the moment after 40 minutes of play. Sam Spate, TJ Duggan, Gavin Watt, Matteo DiGiulio, and Alex Arnold, all the goal scorers here. 20 minutes on the clock, and we are underway once again here at the AIA. A long pass, a saucer, I should say. Had some dish soap on that. Quick pass bounces off the outside of the wall, and it's played down by Avery Smith. That one bounces around to Cotney's. Couldn't find it, stayed out somehow. Gajewski lost it in between his feet. Here goes Sebastian Smith. Along the right side, puts a shot on, kicked aside. DiGiulio will step up and fire one on net. This bounces off DiGiulio, and he sends one towards the front. Pass is whistled down for icing. Line change out. One of those people heading off, Sebastian Smith, also known as Bubba by many here on campus, a dual sport athlete. Had the pleasure of featuring him on ACTV podcast Bulldog Banter this past week with my co-host Dylan Knighton. Here goes Smith. Now to Spate. He races his way up. Gets stopped just a couple of feet after the blue line. Indiana Tech will look to draw up a play. Arnold had his puck swiped from him. 3-on-2. If they can find a way, Thornton sends one on. That was blocked. As Spate gets it at the left point. Tries to stick handle his way through harm's way. That one put off the boards. Here's Dell. We'll wait for reinforcements. Gets it in Weidman. Up for Mins. It's slapped through. He'll go for a change, and replacing him is Nash Hatcher. Alex Carothers turned it over. Camilla will pick up. Looking for a shot, finds it, but he shelves it high. McLaughlin will have to bounce that off of his right foot. Dell, a long shot, kicked aside by Funk. Camilla down low. Works his way around. And now this one over for Svoboda. Hatcher to Camilla. Sends one down. Hatcher gets it on the left dot. Rips a shot. Shoulder save by Funk. The Cesare steps his way through. A backhand to Cruz. Now to Nolan. Wrist shot blocked. Cruz will try and keep this going, and he does. Sent over for Cesare. Fanned on the shot. Cesare over for Nolan. Now for Notzel. Down low is Gagerman. Cruz, long shot. Blocked away. Nolan will have to quickly play it. Had 3 Warriors who were skating his way. As it's poked free, here comes Indiana Tech. That puck sent on from underneath the red, and not without some pushing and shoving. Looked like the Cottonies was trying to get a piece of his own there. And things quiet down here. Linesmen will separate the masses. Justin Jammer jawing with Joey Mocknick. I don't believe we're going to get any penalties here. 16 minutes left to go in the third period. Exactly 4 minutes gone. Packed house here at the AIA. Dufort sent that from his post. Good play from DeGiulio. Gets his helmet ripped off, and Gajewski started to go for a skate, but it had to be whistled down. That would have been a great opportunity for Dylan Gajewski to skate in. He's one of those dangerous forwards that you have to watch out for. Has an elite shot when he gets a hold of it. 12 goals this season, 14 assists for 26 points. Third on the team with points. Came over from the North American Hockey League before committing to Adrian. Last season playing with the Austin Bruins for 19 games and the North Iowa Bulls for 37. Time continues on as this is sent down low. Gajewski will try and work it free. And that one escapes. There goes Sebastian Smith. Thornton gets slashed, but no call. Dugan. Worked around by Thornton. Plays him to the ice. Smith with a backhand. Puts it to the center ice logo. Dufort. A give and go and gets it right back. Smith trying to hem him wide. Too many men. Don't believe the officials saw it, but TJ Duggan was skating to the bench and hadn't got off the ice surface yet. Here goes Sam Spate. Nice move as he walks his way through. They score! A pinball play. Spate goes inside and out right here. And I believe this might be an own goal. As Spate was looking for the pass across. And we now sit at a 4-2 score with 14:30 left to go in the third period. They don't ask you how, they ask you how many. And that was the story all over that goal. Sam Spate, I believe, is going to be credited with his second of the night. There's a long shot to Cottonies. Got all of it, and another helmet popped off. That can't be a coincidence. Helmets just don't fly off like that. Hatcher unhappy, thought he might have been cross-checked. David Dell will try and work this three. McLaughlin in his own end. Finally gets the pass off. That one from Jammer, intended for Notzel. DeLaley gets it wide. Here's a shot. Field goaled it over the goal. Down low is Hatchcock. McLaughlin to Dell, now to Jammer. Along the far side, will send a saucer, but gave it up. Here's a shot. Don't believe DeContin's got a piece of it, but it went wide. That shot blocked by David Dell, who stepped up in the nick of time. Here's a chance. Duggan on his way in, stopped by DeContin's. DeContin's with a little bit of attitude there. Took a swipe at somebody. He didn't catch the number. Sheldon Nolan to Mateo DiGiulio. Looks towards the backhand. Gajewski with some nice stick play. DiGiulio couldn't hold on to it because he would have been offsides if he skated over the blue. Here goes Smith, picks one up. Looks towards the front, in between the hash marks. Cruz works his way towards the outside, now to Smith. Plays the backhand, doesn't go. Coming the other way are the Warriors. Sent in towards the net of DeContin's. Now off the glass, Dufort. Nolan up into the netting. This puck played up towards the blue. Sebastian Smith will work it down, looks towards the outside, looking for the wraparound. That one doesn't go! A diving save by Funk. He keeps it out. Here's Smith. He's free, puts that on, saved by DeContin's, and the cover-up. .11:05 left to go in the third period. 4-2 the score. There you see in between the benches, ACTV student director Reagan Petrowski, graduating here from Adrian College in just a few short weeks. Want to send a massive congratulations, as this will be the final men's Division I game that she is shooting here for us on campus. Spent a lot of tremendous time as a member of the NCAA women's team through her 4 years at AC. A really important part of the ACTV family, and we wish her absolutely but nothing but the best for her future goals and endeavors. Signed a pro hockey contract over in Australia and is one of the best camera workers as I've ever seen. And put that one in a picture as Armstrong finds the back of the net. We'll see if she gets the shots down the celebration line. A good play. Armstrong got enough of it. Finds the back of the net. 5-2 score in favor of the Bulldogs. 10:41 left to go in the third period as Adrian College really starting to extend the lead here. And to finish my thought, just overall big thank you to Reagan Petrowski for all of her hard work. And now back to the action. Hatcher will play it down low. Lift it up. Catches the 18-19 Women's NCHA Playoff Championship banner in the rafters. And will hold on for a whistle. Indiana Tech will get the line change. That shot taken by Isaiah Gagerman. It goes wide and then down for Hatcher. Here's Camilla. Now to Hatcher. David Dell plays it. Hatcher taken down. I don't know what the call is here, as it's made by a linesman. It might have been offsides. So we continue on. 10 minutes flat left to go here in the third period. The recent goal from Cameron Armstrong, his second point of the night, had the assist on the fourth goal from Sam Spate. Armstrong's sixth goal of the season and sixth assist, as he now has 12 points. Armstrong, one of those important role players that the Bulldogs have. Wears an A on his sweater, so he's looked at as one of the influential leaders in the locker room and somebody who's always great to be around. Good head on his shoulders, makes great decisions. The Cottonies will make the stop there. Gajewski will get it in his own end. Look upwards, sends it towards the left corner. Cruz gets some hacks and whacks. DeJulio with a stick going forward, keeps it going, but Ali sends his way in a toboggan stance there, sliding on the ice. Back to the center blue. Campbell, a shot. That one popcorned around. This is lifted off. I think that hit one of the steel beams on the top of the ceiling. .8:58 left to go in the third period. 5-2 score in favor of the Bulldogs. 39-31 are the shots at the moment in favor of AC as well. Long drive blocked by Armstrong. Stepped up in the way. Armstrong will get it back. Walks his way to the front. What a move! And he doesn't get it to go, but Spate is right there to keep things going. Skating up is Anderson, gets it back left side, puts a shot on. That was deflected by Thornton. Went down on one knee to block it. Lifts the stick to take the puck away. That one sent down low by Carothers. In front was Arnold. Up and out. Mins forces the turnover, has Spate. Spate looks towards the front and he shelves it. I believe that caught the iron. Had plenty of space. Funk was down and out. And an uncharacteristic miss from Sam Spate. Might have caught the edge of the puck as he went to fire it. Hatchcock sent down hard by Mott. Someone who you certainly do not want to run into. Nathaniel Mott, 6'2", 210 pounds. An absolute train. Hatcher taken down. Arm up. We'll wait for DeContin's to go to the box. Delayed call. Hatcher gets it, drops back for Thornton. He plays it through the feet. Bulldogs playing around with it. Weidman gets this over. McLaughlin taken down. Hatcher, a spin move. That one bounces out of the zone. Official still with his arm up. Has to be getting tired at this point. We'll see if he switches over from the right to the left. Hatcher to Camilla. A little bit ahead of his step, but he turned on the Jets. Looking towards the front. Put one on. The rebound touched up, and we get the whistle. Penalty will be called here against Indiana Tech. We'll get the call. It is holding being assessed to Pavel Sabota. 2 minutes will go on the score clock here. 5-on-4. Man advantage in favor of the boys in the yellow, black, and white. We'll see what they can make out of this attempt. DeGiulio wins it back. Nolan will pick up. Smith back to Nolan. Gajewski, left circle. Shot taken, kicked aside, and it's cleared. Smith was right there in the perfect position to pick up the rebound, and he was able to send it down. Now it's Sheldon Nolan who lost it. Forced turnover by Smith. Towards the front. Here's a shot. That one goes high, and ooh, a scary chance. Malik Ali put one high. 28 seconds gone in the 5-on-4. Minute 32 left to go here in that 5-on-4 chance. 6:07 remaining in the third period. Bulldogs lead by 3 at a score of 5-2. Gajewski lost his pass, and that shot hit off the outside of the netting. DeCesare will pick this puck up, gets it over for Smith, and it's sent in around the dasher. Bounced off a shin pad. We'll see if it can be cleared, and it is. Power play 1 unit will change. Out is Gavin Watt, Brody Thornton, Justin Jammer, Caleb Mins, and now Sam Spate. Gavin Watt establishing his presence on this power play. Scored back-to-back hat tricks just a few short games ago. 40 seconds remaining. Watt will give to Mins. Back to Watt. Winds up. That one goes high. That's that patented slap shot that we've seen from Watt. Thornton to Mins. Shot. And a glove save by Funk. There you see Braden Funk has seen 43 shots here tonight. 5 goals given up. Really has given his team a chance to stay in it. McLaughlin to Dell. Winding up a howitzer. That one from Weidman had some absolute force on it. This is one back. Weidman picks up with 10 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4. McLaughlin to Dell. Back for Weidman. Dell Tees it up, and it's blocked. Out of the box is Sabota. We're back to 5-on-5 even strength. McLaughlin to Dell. Off the netting. We'll take the whistle with 14-18 left to go in the third period. And another good opportunity to shout out more of our ACTV crew. We want to congratulate Dakota Schneider and Calvin Keys for getting the promotion to become the new student directors coming this spring. I will have the fortunate opportunity to join them on that staff as well, so excited to get things going. All of the staff here at ACTV, student-ran organization, working their hardest day in and day out to provide all of you at home the highest quality athletic experience that you can find from a college. And we'll take the time to shout out tonight's crew: Cameron Overmeyer, Kendra Shoup, Rihanna Torp, Elizabeth Grady, and Reagan Petrowski, as well as myself, Alex Herman, working the game here tonight. Indiana Tech and Adrian College, Thursday night ACHA D1 play here on ACTV. 3:30 remaining in the third period as time starts to wind down. Here goes Ali. Great play from DeCesare to stop the attempt. Mott will clear the zone. DeGiulio with a long shot. This is tied up along the half wall. Cruz will start his skate. Going for it there is Armstrong. Strong effort from Arnold, but not enough as it was taken away from him. Arnold will get to the left of blue. That shot taken goes wide, extending the glove to Contney's. Snapping it out of midair. Finally get the live stat update here on the computer. Cameron Armstrong's goal, the 5th of the evening for Adrian College, assisted by Sam Spate and Nathaniel Mott. With that assist, Spate has his 3rd point of the night, 2 goals and an assist. Pushing and shoving in the corner. It's broken free. We'll see how this game wraps up. It's been a fiery one. McLaughlin around the way. Dagerman to stop it. .60 seconds remaining in the third period as Camilla walks through with a nice move. Had to wait for help. Finally, he gets it as this goes to Hatcher. Plays it down low. McLaughlin with the shot, bounced off the foot. And here's a race as Weidman goes belly down, sliding like a penguin. Will swipe that puck away. "15 seconds left to go as that long shot is held up by DeCottney's. Camilla steps in for some extra activities with Santinello. And finally it's broken up, but I think we might get a penalty here. Whether it be on both sides or not. Camilla and Santinello will be sent to the dressing rooms as that's the end of their night. We'll finish the game off with a penalty on the board, but it cancels itself out. 3 seconds remaining. 2 and 1, and that's going to do it. The Bulldogs will skate away with the win. 5-2 over the Indiana Tech Warriors. A stellar performance from the Bulldogs as they ran away with the game here in the third period. Really turned the Jets on at the start of the second, to be quite honest. They outshoot their opponents, the Indiana Tech Warriors, 45-35. And they will face off tomorrow once again against Indiana Tech, this time over in Fort Wayne. That being a 7:30 puck drop. All coverage will be provided by the Warriors of Indiana Tech. Good game all around, 60 minutes of hockey. 5-2 the final score from the Arrington Ice Arena. Alex Herman on ACTV saying thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you for more Adrian College hockey this weekend.
pride in